In my opinion, TikTok is the worst of all the platforms because it has the best algorithm, which means it is the most addictive, the best platform at getting all of your attention. It's the one that my students at New York University have the most regret about. The time they spend on TikTok is purely wasted time. But it's worse than that. People who spend a lot of time on TikTok, on short videos, are training their brains to judge at every moment, is this the most interesting thing I could be doing? I've been on this video for 7 or 8 seconds now, I'll move to another. TikTok is the most powerful platform for destroying your ability to think, to focus, to read. As one of my students said, I open a book, I read a sentence, I get bored, I go to TikTok. Nobody should be using TikTok. It has very few redeeming features. Yes, it's entertaining, but it's entertaining in a way that literally makes you dumber. I think TikTok is a big part of the reason why humanity is actually getting stupider. Now that began in the early 2010s, before TikTok, but it's accelerating now because so many kids are on TikTok. So now let's look at a few other things that we know about TikTok. One is that the Chinese Communist Party, by law, compels every Chinese company to do what the party says. So of course they're sharing data with the government, and of course they are being used as a tool of Chinese foreign policy. America did this with Radio Free Europe. Of course, every country is playing the game of trying to influence its adversaries. So of course, TikTok is deliberately sending American kids garbage. Kids across the West get garbage, whereas the algorithm in China gives them astronauts and kids doing amazing things and inspirational content and patriotic content. So I am absolutely stunned that TikTok has not yet been banned in the United States. When we think back in the United States, if the Soviet Union had owned the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal and all of our broadcasting companies, this would have been unconscionable. But that's basically what's happening. TikTok has huge influence over the developing minds of children in the West.